No, not at all. Meditation is something very pleasant to do. In fact, when I was ordained as a novice monk, my teacher gave me a book of verses to memorize. And meditation at that time consists in reciting these verses. Each verse has 4 lines, and you breathe in with the first line, breathe out with the second line, and so on. So it's very pleasant. Like when you put on your shirt, there is a verse for you to read in order to breathe in and out while you put on your shirt. When you brush your teeth, there is one verse for you to recite and to breathe while brushing your teeth. And even when you go to the restroom, there is a verse for you to use while being in the restroom. So when you are about to turn on the light, at that time there was no electricity in my temple. There's no running water in my temple. We novice we have to go and fetch water from the well. We had to use kerosene lamp, and every time you light up the lamp, there is a verse for you to breathe in and breathe out. That is the practice of mindfulness. And before you do walking meditation, you read one verse so that you can concentrate on each step. But the first verse of the day is when you wake up. Upon waking up, you, before searching for your slippers, you should breathe in and out with a verse. And that verse is very nice. See, it goes like this: waking up this morning, I smile. 24 hours are brand new hours are for me. That's when you breathe in and breathe out. And I vow to live each hour deeply and learn to look at people with the eyes of compassion. Breathe in and out and in and out. And only after that, you rise. And when you search for your slippers, there is another verse which is very nice. It goes like this: from the morning until the evening, everyone has to look to protect himself or herself. If by accident I step on one of you, I'm sorry. I wish that you will be reborn right away into the land of the Buddha. Because while walking, you might crush a tiny insect below. And that is a very nice. That is a practice of meditation on compassion. And that is one of my favorite verses. From the morning until the end, everyone, every living being have to try to preserve himself or herself. If by accident I step on one of you, I'm sorry. I wish you be reborn right away into the land of bliss. And that is a very good way to cultivate compassion. So that kind of meditation doesn't make you suffer. It makes you very happy. And I learned sitting and walking. So don't think that to meditate you have to suffer. No.